I decided, blessed be guys, I decided to do um, a quick brew on the stove before I settle down for the evening. Okay, and I haven't done one of these in a while, but it's definitely time. I noticed today a little bit of scratchy throatness because, I've had a lot of craziness, and since I'm an empathic witch, I thought I'd come on here and show you guys a wonderful way of infusing protection, peace, and tranquility into your homes. Okay, and this is whether or not you're single or married, because people act like if you're married, it just solves everything, and it doesn't. Trust me. All right. Seriously, they be like, "Oh, she just don't have a man." It's like, right. So anyway, welcome y'all. So, I've already got my pot is boiling because I was looking for my tripod. I'm like looking all over the place, like, where is my tripod at? And finally, I found it. Okay. So I have several herbs over here. You don't have to have every one of these herbs. You can have maybe one, two, or only three of them. Doesn't matter. You definitely want water. You want a pot. A lot of times I do this in my stock pot, but I don't have to. As you guys know, when you boil any kind of water, it diffuses through the air. Whatever you boil in your house. Herbs, water, whatever. Okay? Now you can throw some lemons and limes in there. This is an easy, quick way of also clearing out your house, okay, of bad spirits, okay? I actually prefer this. This can be used in replace of saging and stuff, in case you guys are, because some people are allergic to smoke. I'm not allergic to smoke. I smoke cigarettes, but All right, so in this one, I'm actually going to add some apple cider vinegar. Okay, a little bit of that. Apple cider vinegar, so it's going to smell like apple cider vinegar for a couple of minutes, which is okay because once the herbs go in there, it's going to start infusing them. The next thing, I'm going to add some coarse sea salt. Okay. Guys can got coarse sea salt there. So I'm going to add a pinch of that. This is for purification. So we're going to add this to purify the air in the home, to remove any and all toxic energies, evil eye, okay, curses, hexes. And like I said, I have several herbs. We're going to add some vervain, and the vervain is going to remove parasitic energies, okay? Parasitic energy. Okay, so you don't need a whole lot either. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more of this vervain in it. Herbs pretty much have the same effect when you boil them, if not better. Okay, I've been burning so many herbs lately that my throat got kind of dry, and I was like, oh, I need to boil some stuff. I need to do a boil. Whenever my throat gets dry, that's when it's time for me to do a brew. Okay, that's how my body tells me. I'm gonna add some ginger root to this, okay? There's my ginger root. I've got the dried ginger root. You don't need a whole lot because once this is done boiling out, in fact, I'm going to turn this down because we just need it on a simmer. It's still going to give us a lot of that wonderful steam. We put a little bit of ginger in it. Ginger is really good for, removing mucus, aches and pains, anything like that. Now, one ingredients that you guys don't want to leave out is eucalyptus. Okay, right now, everybody could use eucalyptus. Okay, so we're going to add some eucalyptus to that. Probably about like a couple of pinches. Next, I'm going to add some astragalus. Okay, this is very good for the immune system. Okay, and then also clearing out negativity. Okay, we're gonna add some cloves for protection and for power. Okay, the intent of the cloves is to remove those energies that want to dominate the home. Okay, so if like you have issues with your ex-husband, this is perfect. Like if your ex-husband wants to control your house, even though you've been divorced for 20 years, okay? Or anybody else that wants to control you, okay? Or control how you feel, you know, because there's, believe it or not, there's weird people that are still holding on with an intent of controlling you 20 years later. It's very bizarre. No one understands why, but hey, okay? I'm going to add some... Good Lord. I got a little bit of a cold too, so this is really good for if you have a cold. Okay, so I'm going to add some St. John's wort. St. John's wort will exorcise demons from your house. And you're going to be able to, if you have an upstairs, you're going to be able to smell this upstairs and downstairs. You know when you make a stew, how you can smell it throughout the whole house, the onions, the garlic, whatever seasoning. Okay, so this is going to aerate through the entire house, okay? St. John's wort, and then also to get rid of those lower vibrational energies, okay? Next, we're going to add some catnip, okay? Catnip is going to bring in the energies of familiar, and this is going to bring in your ancestors. Catnip will, okay? This is going to, because believe it or not, and I have done tons of readings where there has been a really bad, nasty spirit, and an ancestor of yours will be trying to communicate or trying to get in, and this bad spirit won't let the ancestor in for whatever purpose, you know, that you need the ancestor for. So that's to remove any ancestor blockers, any, you know, blessings, you know, blockers, you know, blocks in the blessings. I'm going to take some wild lettuce leaf. Okay, this is going to remove nightmares. Okay, so when everybody goes to sleep, there won't be any nightmares, and then also night crawlers. Wild lettuce leaf will get rid of night crawlers. Okay. So, you know, if somebody's up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to send you bad spirits through the air, okay? Get rid of them night crawlers. We're going to add some coriander. Coriander is going to be for blessings. Okay, good health. Coriander is amazing. Oh, I didn't want to put that much in there. We're going to add about that much. I think they use coriander in corned beef. They use that to make corned beef. All right, and we got 3 more. I'm going to add some. Actually, we have 4 more. Where's my lavender? So the apple cider vinegar smell is already dissipated. You want to add something acidic to it. Where is my... I have a bag of it, but I know I just bought my little jar in here. Where is it? Okay, let me just get it, because I put it on the shelf somewhere. All right. Go add some lavender flowers to that. I had to get it out of the bag. Okay, so I'm going to add some lavender to that. You can fill it up with more water, because I'm going to put a little bit more water in here so that it'll last longer. Just make sure you turn it off before you go to sleep. Just make sure you don't fall asleep with it on, okay? Because then it'll, well, it'll be down. It'll burn up your pot. I don't think it will burn up the house, but it will burn up your pot. It probably could catch on fire too. So, just make sure that you. I'm not going to sleep anytime soon, so it's all good. Okay. Next is chamomile. Okay, chamomile is going to bring peace and tranquility, a sense of calmness and inner peace and calm. Okay. Colt's foot is going to bring in tranquility. And then it may even attract a lover. It may even help your husband come home. Okay. If you're looking for your man to come home. If you boil some of this colt's foot, you know, he'll have an instinct to come home, okay? Last but not least, I'm going to add some juniper berries. And for some reason, I labeled this Jupiter, but it's actually juniper berries. So I'm going to add this just to, you know, you can add this to uplift the spirits. You can add this for medicinal healing purposes. All right, and we're just going to let that simmer. And this will be perfect for some of those extra water bottles that people didn't drink. Just add that. What was in it at first was tap water. Okay. So I'm just going to do this so I can go ahead and toss these extra water bottles in the trash. And this is going to, like I said, this is going to, you see that vapor, that steam that's coming up? Okay, that's going to aerate through the entire house. And it is going to bring you whatever it is that you intend to bring you. Okay, I personally want protection, peace, to clear away any and all negative energies, evil eyes, spirits of, bad people, anything that's blocking the blessings from coming into the house. Anything that's trying to make me feel low, anything that's trying to attach to me, anything that's trying to make me sick, anything, that will be healing energy, prosperity, and peace, and tranquility, Okay, because a lot of y'all pay a lot in y'all mortgage and rents, why would, it sucks, usually people that don't have a rent to pay. Honestly, no shade to y'all that that are decent people that live with your folks, but there's a lot of people that harass people that have bills to pay, and they just harass constantly because they have no responsibility, no real responsibility. So if you're like me, I pay a lot of money to live where I'm at, and I'd like to enjoy it. I have the right to enjoy it. I have the right to the quiet enjoyment of my home. Okay? All right. So mote it be and blessed be. I will check y'all later. I'm getting ready to go do some Netflix. Love you guys. Blessed be.